Hello! In this video, we are going to prove the following theorem. Suppose a is a real number. Then the absolute value of a squared is equal to a squared. Now, before we get into the proof of this theorem, we're going to use the following facts. The first is that we're going to take the definition of absolute value to be the following. And second, for every two real numbers a and b, the absolute value of a times b is equal to the absolute value of a times the absolute value of b. And in the book that I'm basing this proof off of, this fact is referred to as Theorem 2.2.2a. The book, by the way, is Intro to Real Analysis by Bartle and Sherbert, 4th edition. And the third fact is that for every real number a squared is greater than or equal to 0. Right? And the reason why this is true is because if we give ourselves any arbitrary real number a, either a is equal to 0 or a is not equal to 0. If a is equal to 0, then a squared is equal to 0. If a is not equal to 0, then a squared is greater than 0. Right? If you recall, we proved that second case in another video. In fact, in the book, it's referred to as Theorem 2.1.8a. Okay, so now let's get into the proof of this theorem. And to start out the proof, let's give ourselves an arbitrary real number a. And our goal is to prove this statement. And I'm going to start by writing the left-hand side. We know that the absolute value of a squared is the same thing as absolute value of a times absolute value of a. And by Theorem 2.2.2a, the absolute value of a times the absolute value of a is equal to the absolute value of a times a. And since a times a is equal to a squared, this is the same thing as the absolute value of a squared. However, since a squared is greater than or equal to 0, it follows from the definition of absolute value that the absolute value of a squared is equal to a squared, right? If a squared is equal to 0, then the absolute value of a squared is equal to 0, which is a squared. The other possibility is that a squared is greater than 0, and so we would have that the absolute value of a squared is equal to a squared. So yeah. So putting this all together, we see that the absolute value of a squared is equal to a squared. And this is exactly what we wanted to prove. So this completes the proof. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for this video.